Hey YouTube, this will be a Carve Vanguard tutorial on how to play Spike Brothers. If you don't already know, this is a good place to start. This is a very aggro deck and it's very fun to play. I'll get started. Your good place to start is obviously with the starter. This guy, what you usually use his ability to go get is your Deadly Dan. Deadly Dan is a major key to the deck's success and victory. You have to have him if you're gonna win, and you're gonna need to use him usually about 2 times a game. Usually most of your damage goes into his effect. And if you already have Deadly Dan, then you would probably use him to go get your perfect guard to your girl. The way the deck runs, it doesn't really get moving until about turn 3. Once you get to turn 3, you can let all hell out. First, obviously, when you start your turn 3, would be making your Vanguard. If it comes down to the choosing between Skydiver and Juggernaut, you want your Vanguard to be Juggernaut, because Juggernaut is not as useful as a rear guard as Skydiver is, being that Skydiver is the best card in the deck and practically the deck's win condition. So when it comes into the choice, you make Juggernaut your Vanguard. Then we get into why Juggernaut and High Speed Bracky are good cards. The cost of them powering up and then going back to deck is the whole reason these guys are good. It's not a drawback, it's actually helpful, because they make room for someone else to come out and attack. And when you attack with them, and you want to Soul Blast to get the power boost to get them off the field, and because of their Soul Blast powering them up and your other things like the guy you're going to summon, you don't usually want to boost the Juggernaut or the Bracky's attack. They should be able, with their Soul Blast, to have enough power to swing anyway, because what you're going to summon to replace them in the open zone will need the boost. Then, after you have Bracky and Juggernaut attack, or both, that's when you would attack with your Vanguard and use your Deadly Dan to call out Skydiver. You almost always call out Skydiver. He's the best card in the deck. You always want to go get him. You'd call up the Skydiver to replace the empty zone that the Bracky or Juggernaut left. And then that's the whole reason you didn't boost with them before, because now you can use the boost to power up the Skydiver so his attack can hit. Then you can call another guy from hand and attack again. Sometimes, depending on the situation, you might want to call the Devil Summoner, because he'll be able to call another guy and get another attack in, or get more boost power, etc. It should basically give you an idea of how the deck's combos work and stuff. So if you haven't tried it yet, you should try this deck if you like aggro styles, because this deck is very aggro and very fun.